Stop me if you've heard any of this before. The Minnesota Twins got a short start. Starting pitcher got into a little bit of trouble early here. Devin Smeltzer, 2-run score on this play. And Emilio Pagan gave up a home run on just a meatball right over the middle there to Tim Anderson. Great effort by Nick Gordon here. Just couldn't get it. Carlos Correa hit into a double play in a big situation. Unfortunately, that's becoming a recurring theme as well. The bullpen giving up a 3-run homer, that's not unusual, but coming from Griffin Jax, who's been excellent, that was unfortunate to see. And the White Sox won 6-2 to get back to 500 and just 3 games behind the Twins now. It's hard to score 2 runs when you strike out 5 times and walk 4 times. Almost as many strikeouts as walks, with only 2 runs. Yes, the Twins were only 2 for 8 with runners in scoring position, but so were the White Sox. Those 3-run home runs are pretty cool. Devin Smeltzer, there you see his line again at a very short start, and then Pagan gave up the homer. But Duffy, Thielbar, and Giovanni Morano pitched well, so that's great. But then again, you saw Jax giving up that 3-run homer to Engel of all people, unfortunately. So yeah, that was the Twins game. The happy news of the day on the Twins side is that Caleb Hamilton was promoted. Unfortunately, that also means somebody's not available. Ryan Jeffers went to the injured list with a hand injury, but Hamilton, a former 23rd round pick back in 2016 out of Oregon State, 27 years old, been through a lot, having a breakout year with St. Paul. Great to see him get that opportunity. Catches and plays some third, Hamilton. Another multi-positional catcher here, Chris Williams, who catches but also plays a lot of first base. He had 2 home runs yesterday, and he said, why don't I do this every day? I'm going to do this every day now. He hits 2 home runs again for back-to-back games. He hits 2 home runs. He's just out of his mind right now, is Chris Williams. Look at that beautiful swing. And Christian Encarnacion-Strand was like, well, I should do that too. He hit 2 home runs in this game. This was his second game in Wichita. Obviously was just on an absolute tear in Cedar Rapids. This gives him 22 home runs on the season now. And between the 2 stops, he also has a 990 OPS. This was a dead center field, just muscled that one out. This is a big, strong dude, as you can see, as he crosses the plate here. And it's showing up with his on-field power. Aaron Sabato hit his 10th home run, a go-ahead home run in the top of the 8th inning to help Cedar Rapids win their ball game. He's got a .342 on-base percentage, which is pretty solid, but only a .410 slugging. And before we get to some pitching highlights, here's a rundown of the notable hitting performances. If this goes through too quickly, go ahead and pause it. But Fort Myers did play a doubleheader today, and want to call out both those guys in the bottom there, Carlos Aguiar and Noah Miller. On to the pitching highlights. Kody Funderburk gave up 1 run over 6 innings pitched and struck out 8 for the Wind Surge tonight. He has a 2.66 ERA for them, former 15th rounder back in 2018. And Sean Mooney for Cedar Rapids struck out 9 and didn't walk a batter in his 5 innings of work. 70% strikes for him today. He has a 2.50 ERA for Cedar Rapids now. And similarly, here's a rundown of the pitching. Again, if this kind of rotates too quickly, go ahead and pause it. But Marco Raya, I want to call out 4 strikeouts in 4 innings, gave up 1 run. Aaron Sanchez was really rolling, but then he ran into trouble for the Saints. That's it for tonight. Thank you so much for checking this out. Please consider subscribing if you enjoyed it.